First pitch moments away, and towing the slab in this one, Nick Pivetta. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pivetta tossed to second, and that's 2. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias, as the lefty gets to work. And that drops in for a strike. Fried, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. That went back up the middle, and it gets through. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fried out of the stretch fires. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air, right side. Bellinger sizing it up. 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
And a slider misses down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now it's filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Making a move at first on a pinch run, Mickey Mantle.
Number 7.
And here comes Bellinger.
Mantle.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here is Gleyber Torres. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Robert Suarez.
Now pitching for the Padres.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. Late swing, fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Mantle on at second with 2 down. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Mickey Mantle into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
Mantle.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. On the ground. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Luis Ariz stands in.
Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
A little bit low. And the count now 2-0. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Right through there for a strike. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a strike.
2-1.
That one drilled left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in San Diego. Now here is Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that one fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And 1-2. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Derek Jeter digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The other way, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Wide throw, and it gets away. Jeter on third with 2 out. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count.
2-2 to count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Out to short, Bogarts. Zips it to first. Third out. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's the Padres DH. Jake Cronenworth. Chapman back to work. Flips the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Luis Campusano swings through it for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Iglesias in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one sliced foul. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swings and misses. So they turn to their closer, Jason. Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Late with the swing there. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments of baseball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Plays the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Nope. Outside.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Adam, 33 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2010. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Outside. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Right side. Nabs it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Jack.
Now pitching.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one ripped, but foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. Mantle brings it in. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tatis in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. The Padres down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was on the court, so I was losing service. I was trying to tell you, call me at the time.
Oh, you good?
Hey, everything good?
Yeah, I said they got me for another $100.
Ooh.
Child support.
Oh, that's $100. Then 2,000, 3,000.
Nigga, I have 2 kids. Nigga, that's already fucking almost $1,000 out of each check already, man. It's just annoying.
Why you said 100?
100 more added to what I was already paying.
Why did it go up?
Because this bitch is broke.
No, but they don't adjust it by themselves. He gotta do it.
No, we had to go back anyway. Like this was the time we were supposed to go back, and she made less money than she did before, so they put it up. Broke bitch.
Oh, what the fuck is that to
That's New York. That's some bullshit. That's how New York is. It's both parents combined. Stupid. So it's pretty much like this nigga fuck us every time. Every time. But it's alright because the baby went back today. I'm playing baseball. I'm about to start these 6 games soon.
I'm gonna get some wings on Friday for my mom. I'll stay in the house all day. Man, any new cars? Any new packs? You opened up? You done it?
No, I'm mad right now, so I think I have like 60 or 70 packs in the open. Yeah, I'm just letting it rack up right now. I'm tight. You know what that means, Sean? That means I'm about to. The last diamond I had, whatever that was, I had opened the pack since then.
I don't remember. I was just talking.
I can't remember, so it means it wasn't worthy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think one of us to pull.
Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Derek
Coming
Jeter.
soon.
In there at the knees. And we're underway here this afternoon.
Yeah.
And that one fouled off. 0-2. Lined into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not
You
easy
got
to
him when
do.
he was
Curtis Granderson
super charged, so that should make it feel even better.
Breaking ball
Really
inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
I like my Griffey.
Got him swinging. Here comes Bryce Harper. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Edman pulls it in on the run.
The first work
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that.
It's in the same spot it was last time.
Feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Babe Ruth, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Jeter, the runner at first with 2 gone.
I guess so, okay, it popped up.
Ground ball in the middle, that's a base hit. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Number 38.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
to get three extra bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Now fly
They have
ball to
everything
right center.
done.
Edmund tracks it down for the out.
That wasn't what I was trying to tell you. All 3 home runs.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Starting on the mound in this one, Max Fried. What's the word on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And that one pulled foul.
I finally got this nigga Roki today. The rookie nigga from the Dodgers.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The pitcher?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, I collected him. You don't have to get all the. Did you get 35 pipeline cards?
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
I don't think I even get those. I have more of the new play.
This one in the air,
I
center
already
field.
finished it.
Granderson settles under it,
That's what we can do.
pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
I got you.
And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Like I said, I know I'm trying because I'm doing the collection and everything. I said I'm collecting pods.
And a base hit into right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hit on the ground to short. Slides for the stop. To first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got it.
I'm doing the last season.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tanner
Now
Scott.
pitching for the Dodgers. Number 66.
Oh, well, that's your
Ripped
order
to
has been
short,
restored.
snagged on a
I'm back.
bounce. In plenty of time to first, and
I know
quickly
you
one
know.
away in the second. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Joe, man, let me use that card for a little bit. Let me see how that working out.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Bringing the cheese on
What
that
about? Because I got some cards I know you
Gets a
probably
piece,
interested
and
in
it
using.
stays 0-2. One out, base is empty.
Or the collection. Anything I collected I know you probably don't have right
Foul
now.
ball, it stays 0-2. That one's
1 ball,
upstairs, ball
2
1.
strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and now 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. And there's a foul ball.
You should be
Lifted
playing
in the air
Diamond
down
for
the
a
left
reason.
side. Reaching down. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I really got like 5 of those.
Next offer
Yeah.
in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that's down and away.
That's a really good take.
And which one? There are 2 favorite ones. One I'm on the Mets, and the other one I'm on the White Sox.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
I know. I'm gonna get traded.
There's
Ash get
strike.
traded already.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I already made it to the majors in my pitching one already in the White Sox.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
You know,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
with that one, I'm just a pitcher. The one I'm
Foul off
doing
left
is the one I'm
side.
on the Mets.
Oh, okay. So you know what that means? I'm gonna have to go to the Yankees.
I didn't pick the Mets; they
Strike
picked
two.
me.
2 outs,
If I was
base is
picking,
empty.
if I was picking, I always be the Yankees. I don't pick no more because to me, I want to let destiny decide. But it seems like I always get drafted by the
Swing and
White
a
Sox
high
and the
fly
Marlins
ball
all the
right
time. That shit's
field.
annoying.
Bellinger sizing it up and makes the grab.
But
And
it seems
that
like the
ends
niggas,
the
I guess the bum niggas who really need help be picking you. You know what I'm saying? Fast. Like, yeah, we need you. Save us.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now and on the
Number
mound, the
49.
And the
closer,
one I
Blake
really wanted to be on the
Trinan.
Yankees, they drafted me to the Mets.
Right then.
When I played 2K, and I tried to do that, I never was doing I want to go to.
Up the middle.
Never.
Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. So up next, Derek Jeter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a base hit to the left. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
I think the only way you get out that team after you pick it.
Slap the other way, foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's funny.
Same run you anything, I like that shit. I feel like 2K is a bunch of fans.
Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it
That's
again.
not good about the money.
Top of the third, no score. That one way outside, and that is ball one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. They get the force. Back here in L.A. Now it's the DH, Max Muncy.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Swings through that.
Love to see it. Power versus
0-2.
power right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Kike Hernandez
Outside.
in the box, lays off for ball 1. Now 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
That one at triple digits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. That to right.
Yes, sir.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Smith swings through it for strike 1. Now this is a rocket to left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Ruth at the plate now. And that's inside. In the air, left field, down the line. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now pitching. Jeff Hoffman.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Good.
I'll tell you later.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
We got the ball, man, on the sheet. We got ball, we need to get back.
And a count 1-2. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. There's the strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that is the inning.
No, not training sheet. You know how you come in for your time?
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. Phillips back to work. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Wells takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Clark at the plate now as he chases after that one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Inside. And now 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound.
Alex Vesia takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Jeter goes after that one for strike one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just...
Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in, the throw to third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Digging in, Curtis Granderson. There's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and the lead is up to 5.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. He leaves the yard to right. It's 7-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around.
Babe Ruth, the next to hit.
Anthony Vanda.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting.
So a man aboard. Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 8-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And it stays fair. Bellinger on his way home. The relay throw. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 9.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. It's always fun to see it.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Michael Kopech.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. Ball one there. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells, 1 for 2. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 1 out and a runner at second. And a foul ball. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2. Stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes, flaring it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held.
That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Jeter in the box now. No balls and a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And the lead continues to grow. Luis Garcia taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's...
The throw to second, over to first, but he beats it. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Babe Ruth now at the plate. That one misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Ground ball up the middle. Betts. They take the force out, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Edman. Now pitching, Mason Miller.
That one in triple digits.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one's in there. It's 2-2.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third, Berger. Gets it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So last chance for the Dodgers. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. 1-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with
Harper. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Like I said, when you finish, not from the before. When you finish the one, you got to come and finish.
Derek Jeter was 4 for 4.
So now it's going to be all right, your last stop. You got to come. My last stop. You probably got 6. All right, when you finish, you got to come on 6. We're going to see how that works. Okay. Huh? Nah, you have 6, right? You're telling them you have 6. They got the geotag. They watching the film. They see you think quiet. You thought you good. yellow badge? Look, sure, let's go to the court. You got a yellow badge? Yeah. They got ready and make sure they don't call us. So that means we ain't gonna be free next week. They gonna violate next week. And watch when you get the body cameras next week. Watch. That was going down shit. Wow. This is good, man. Huh? No, I'm gonna go home early. They're chilling. They milked the clock. And someone blew it up because someone had the red ID and they didn't return it. Like Faulkner had like probably 5. They get another 5, right? He left it on the bus. And then the morning tour came, took a picture of it, and put it in the group chat. Like, oh, this is what we doing? We're not doing our job.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Long Island and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next.
A lot of fuckers not bringing red IDs. What would you leave? Fucking fat loose bitch. Bring the fucking red IDs in. Nigga, you're not gonna die fucking bringing it in.
So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Tyler Anderson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy in the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Derek Jeter leading things off and takes the strike.
That's foul.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Granderson getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike. Jeter, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Fought off foul. Anderson ready to work. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A changeup missing. The count now 2-2. Here's a rocket to right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. So Harper stands in. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Steps on first for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ruth, 38 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Back in Anaheim, Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that one fouled off. And he chases that one below the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Goes down looking. Zach Neto will hit next. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. Jorge Soler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gap.
That's strike 3.
Pitching for the Angels.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Runner at third here. Nobody out. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Jake Berger. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Wells digs in now. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. To the wall, and he can't reach it. Hit on the ground to short. Neto. Off balance feet. There's one. On the first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
That one down the line, and foul ball. This to third. Slings it across. They limit. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
Yes, sir.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Bellinger sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in for the third. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brock Burke.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their
46.
players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Line drive. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
The center fielder, number 14, Curtis Granderson.
And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Number 3,
2
Bryce
outs, base is empty.
Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. That's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
He did not go around. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ground ball. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth.
Here's
the
Joe
center
Adele.
fielder.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the deep.
Now pitching, Mason.
A swing and a miss,
Miller.
and that's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left. Rengifo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0.
You doing that? Doesn't matter to walk through. Bros, is your body? Pass or bros? Walker, come on, y'all.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings now a chance for Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Now the number 2 hitter, Curtis Granderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And a base hit.
Batting third, the first
Here is Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
On the ground right side, 4. Tosses to first. Harper retired. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Babe Ruth now at the plate. And a ground ball to first. And that is the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is Lawrence Butler. And there's a ball.
Sometimes pitchers work them backwards, starting with a breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Yeah. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Maximus notches the K. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Ferguson.
Now pitching for the A's, number 44.
Cody Bellinger swings through it for strike 1.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Pulls it in, 1 away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Austin Wells. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 strike.
That's inside.
That's inside. Ball.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Blade makes the catch. And that bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Max Fried will go to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. This is J.J. Blade. That just misses. 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Up the middle. Torres handles. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Miguel Andujar stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball outside.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ruth makes the grab, and that will end. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jeter at the plate now.
1-0.
That's ball 1. Ripped to third and caught. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. On the ground. To first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag. And we're back. Now here's Gio Urshela.
Now pitching. Rookie Sasaki.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Roki. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The A's down to their final out. Max Schumann in the box now. Takes strike one. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
No regular American chicken. You ever thinking about making chicken and having chicken and make chicken? The average American don't think like that. The average American don't even cook. It's over. When you was in the town, home food cook. Yeah, out of 7 days. Just Sunday. See? Just Sunday. And it's like, the food is like fresh. It's everywhere. Like I said, in Caribbean, it's different things. Like you ask your son, I guarantee your son not to every day. I put money on your son don't cook at all. There you go. American, like I told you, American. Like that. When I was continuing and working out, I cook my food. As soon as I stopped working out and being serious with it, I stopped cooking. You gotta have a goal. When you don't got a goal, you're not gonna preserve your money. And you know how much money you probably spend eating out the bag every day? Like $100, right? Yeah, like almost $100 a day. And that's being cheap. If you go $100. You know, an average meal just you. Huh? What's up? Yeah. I'm trying to go work. Let me see, right in the no, like you put a tray with 2 bowls. Floors. Like in both. Yeah, we go to parade or we go to like a Italian restaurant. What? Sometimes. I'm saying I'll play. Yeah. Chicken chipotle, extra salad, macaroni and cheese. I put like 2-3 rolls. I eat 3 rolls. I'm just saying. Like that's why I don't eat out as much. Cause I see I'd be like, I'm spending Then again, your metabolism is not fast enough. Cause I remember when I used to go to McDonald's, right? I used to spend like $10, just getting a large cookies and a sweet tea. That's everybody has what they like to spend their money on. And my problem was fast food. I was like, you want to get tight? I'm tempted sometimes. I don't know what you want to do because I tempt you. That means you won't get mad. Easy work. The people that we work with make this job off the shoot. Well, let me say it's funny. Nah, but still, like when I was in 95 and I was GM, this is good dumb shit. Female riding it up. Like, why did you come here? Like, get the fuck out of here. You got him excited for what? Now we got to deal with this thing. Then I wash him up. I get a fucking 3-year fucking no vacation. Why let him watch me?
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Foul ball there.
If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Alcantara, a 6'5" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And a swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball, that's out.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. At the plate, Otto Lopez. That's a little bit low. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Doesn't stop, heads for home. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Kola. And that's in there at the knees. Hit in the air, left field. Ruth right there to make the grab.
I just need somebody to help me sometimes.
Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Down the left fielder, Babe Ruth. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. And fouled off. Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
You'll want. In the air, left side. And there's 2 away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Out to short, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Jake.
Now Jake Berger. To the right side, Lopez throws to first in time, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Messina back to work. That one hit to right. Bellinger makes the grab, 1 away. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Dane Myers. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
You can't send me like 10 billion.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink
1
on
ball,
that fastball.
2
Out of
strikes.
the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back.
Yo, bro, you good, bro? It's Nixon, bro. How you doing, bro? You good? Y'all going from Brooklyn, Robinson, J12. Run him? All right. All right. Yo, go back to rest. You said run him. Fuck. So Yo, Robinson. Robinson. You in the setup? Are you in the setup?
And here comes the closer, Anthony Bender.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
I want to hurry up before he leaves. He's about to leave.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ah, that hit him.
That got
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the DH, Tony Clark. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. So digging in, Curtis Granderson. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it.
Runner on the go. In the air, left field. Sanchez grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ruth, I think he got a piece. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Fair ball. The run scores from third. It's 2-1.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bellinger at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. Just missed.
Now pitching. Awarded Chapman.
Chapman now 1-run game. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey,
swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out. 1 down, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. To second for 1, and it's over his head. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball.
With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. Strike on the inside corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And that one's a little bit low. It's 2-2. This could end it. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. And your final score.
The captain getting fired, the depth getting in trouble. No, you're getting fired. You're getting fired because you let him get out the vehicle. And then everybody that got hit by him get paid for long. What an orange shirt at? In the back, bro. In the back what? What? Yo, Brown, pass me the orange shirt. He said it fell off his shoulder. Pass me the orange shirt. That's why I told you to carry that shit. Brown, you see it? That's why I put my hand this way.
Mm-hmm.
He forgot. I think that was your shirt. Where you going? The 15? Right. I know how they give it up here. I don't want you to have a bad day, man.
I got 76 packs right now. Hear me? Sean?
Turn around. Hold on. All right, let me get this line. Turn around. All right, can you see that? No, you are a strip all that. So, the gate still open or you locked it, okay? That's why you're really good. I kept saying that the pin with a shirt up. And he put it on his shoulder. I was like, yeah, he gonna leave it there. I was like, yo, you know they gonna ask for that shit later. And he get off the bus. I'm like, where the shirt at? I'm like, I left it on the bus. Word. Later, bro. Wow, you killing me. You didn't put none of this equipment together? Side, round and round. Hit the ground. Step to the way. Bring it back.
No.
Yo, Andrew, you come by yourself? All right, thank you.
Because it's New York law that they can get up to something percent. That's the lowest they could have gave us. It's not making nothing.
Yo. Hello? Oh? Oh, God. Double C. Good afternoon. Yeah? Amen. God brought us right here. What you know? Nah, they lost the other game. I ain't like that. When goes for 1 point, one game is 1 point. Go for 1 point. Going on the Yankees though. We need to go back to the original bat. Who won that? Starting. I need some protein. So Larry, you get no wings, man? And you know what it is? A lot of hecklers be doing that. They're like, fuck DLC. Whatever. You think you're open and fuck some shit, say what up, nigga, throw some shit, and I'm done, bro. They're doing dumb shit. Like, I was in the Bronx, right? You know, niggas on the bike, and the the bus and shit. I'm like, yo, there's no camera there, bro. You do some dumb shit. You ain't know what's time. Angel by himself, and all cuffed. Too. Like this, just like this. Angel by himself, Yeah, 2 and 2, Angel by himself. Over here, hitting the bus, right? Y'all like out here, the bus on close forward. I hit the brake, nigga flew right into the bus. What the fuck you getting, fucking moron? I mean, the police is on their way. You just got up and drove over. You didn't combine nobody in your bus, right? What you mean? Nah, I didn't. I'm not here. It's always a book of the time. I always told you, I would like, I'll take someone else's book. About damn man. What's her name? Joe? No. What's that girl name? I don't know her name. She got a big butt. She came from Green. You killed me too. You don't know my name. I'm just laughing.
Sean, I got 76 bats now.
The Trains don't consider the trip anything anymore. Double, by himself. I mean, they're not gonna hold you, they're not talking to them, so I wouldn't even try. I don't think he's banging. I'm not sure how they like, these two guys will speak for you. Let's look down first. Who's the one first? Whoever they with. So you run them together. I'm running these two guys at the house, but however you got them, I need to both of them. Whoever you gonna talk to, whoever we see. Is he first? So we're gonna bring the other person. Let me see the call. Young Gunner is left. That's correct. Yeah, but what I said, he's cuffed to somebody and he's cuffed. And if they both strip, that means that's all they cuffed. Because England, they both strip, and you have to both cuff somebody. Right? Let me just run this thing in and figure it out. So they all niggas is. So you could have came here, bro, touched my body. Let me get the red door. Abdul. Let me get out blue. Yo, young man, what's your name? Hope, bro. Yeah, custom. Y'all about to get off. What's that? The good shit?